There is something wrong with both Raw and SmackDown right now, and I think I finally figured out. It's that every single Raw, first off, we'll go with Raw, is the exact same. It opens with Seth's faction. They all talk about something. Then the same four people come out. This time Jey Uso had a part, but it would either be CM Punk, LA Knight, I guess Jey Uso, or it would be Roman, except every time Roman comes out, it's a return. So every single time that Roman shows up, it's a big return. You hear the and then he comes out and he does like a Superman punch or something, and then he gets stopped by Seth, and then he's out until a couple more weeks, and then he returns, and then he'll have a match at a PLE, and then he'll get written off TV the next week, and then he won't be there till like 2 more months. And then Seth Rollins looks tall, he cackles to the camera holding the World Heavyweight Championship like he's the Joker. And it's the same old thing every single Raw. And then even over at freaking Sami Zayn versus Rusev, what did we get? We had Solo Sikoa interfere, and then we had Sheamus interfere to attack Rusev. And I get that we're trying to drive home that, oh yeah, these rivalries are important. But it's like, I will tell you exactly what will happen at Clash in Paris. Guess what's gonna happen? We have Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso versus CM Punk versus, LA Knight. Yeah. Yeah! That was an accident. But basically, what's gonna happen? Seth Rollins is going to retain by interference from Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed, and either LA Knight or Jey Uso will take the pin so they can continue something with CM Punk. And then over on SmackDown, we have the same thing every single time. Every single week, there's at least one match that has some sort of disqualification, so we never actually get to see the match. They never actually have any matches announced. It's just somehow Nick Aldis comes up with a main event that's just out there. And then John Cena comes out, and he's just been doing the same thing. Thankfully now he's a babyface, but it's just the same thing every single week. Boring. Until you get a PLE and something shocking happens, and I don't know. I'm personally sick of it. So here's what I think they need to do to fix it. Number one, Raw needs to stop freaking out about its factions. Like, yes, Seth's faction is good, but Raw has Seth's faction, so we'll call that Division. It's got Judgment Day. It's got Alpha Academy. I guess that's technically it, but still, that's 3 factions. SmackDown has MFT and LWO, if you count that. But I can't remember if they're on Raw or SmackDown because you never see them anyway. I think they had a match on Raw the other day. WWE is freaking out and obsessing over its factions, and it's ridiculous. Like, what is the point of any of this? They go out there, they always end in DQ matches on Raws and SmackDowns to lead up to whoever their leader is going into a match at a PLE. Judgment Day can't even make PLEs anymore. I don't know why they're still a thing. Dominic Mysterio can, but Finn Balor and JD McDonough haven't been on a PLE together, I want to say, ever. They weren't defended at SummerSlam. I don't even know if they've been defended since, I'm pretty sure they've been defended once since they've held those titles, taking them from the New Day. They've been defended against the LWO. Granted, it hasn't been a very long time, but still, Finn Balor hasn't been on a PLE since WrestleMania. And I hate to break it to you, but until he eventually breaks off from Dominic Mysterio, if that doesn't happen, he probably won't be on a PLE till WrestleMania. 2 PLEs a year for Finn Balor. One of the greatest wrestlers that WWE has right now gets 2 PLEs a year. But he gets all the house shows. They don't even do those anymore, so he doesn't wrestle at all. But he shows up backstage, laughing maniacally, no longer playing the PS5, whatever they've got back there, because it was Carlito's. And then you look at Alpha Academy, and Alpha Academy is just cannon fodder for whoever they want to build up. Cannon fodder for Gunther. Cannon fodder for Becky Lynch. Next up, it's going to be cannon fodder for, who knows, Solo Sikoa maybe. Maybe they'll make them cannon fodder for them. Like, it's just, I don't even know anymore. They had a good storyline going with American Made, and then They just dropped it all of a sudden. And El Grande Americano is hilarious, sure, but it's getting old because at this point, I'm not even caring what El Grande Americano does. I'm just waiting for Chad Gable to return so we can get Americano versus Americano. And every single Raw is this way. Like, it's just the same old thing over and over and over. Like, they announced Punk versus Gunther. And when Punk won, you immediately knew that Seth was going to cash in, and then everybody wants to act surprised. At least I wasn't surprised. Everyone wants to act surprised. Oh my god, he came in and cashed in 5 minutes. What is wrong with him? Or every single time, like they did Naomi's triple threat, you act like you didn't expect Naomi to win in a sleazy way. You act like you didn't expect Tiffany Stratton to retain. Like, I don't know. I'm sick of everyone pretending like this is still unpredictable. It's not. It's the same thing. You know what's going to happen in the Fatal 4 match. You know John Cena is going to win pretty heavily, but he's going to make Logan Paul look good at Clash in Paris. And the other matches they could do, let's say they do Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles again. You know that either Dom's going to retain or AJ's going to win, but not in a fair way by Finn Balor finally pulling the plug. You know that if they do Aleister Black versus Damian Priest, Aleister Black's going to win because he's got to look good. Same thing for Rusev and Sheamus, because the last time Sheamus won on a PLE has been just about never. I can't think of a single moment in the past like 5 years that Sheamus has won on a PLE. I don't think it's happened. And then you've got, what are the other possible matches? Naomi versus Stephanie Valkyrie. I wonder who's going to win there. Probably Naomi. Stephanie Valkyrie is probably going to go over to SmackDown and target Tiffany. And then, what else have we got at this point? Not all that much, if you really think about it. What they need to do is they need to take these factions and split them up. Judgment Day needs to end. It's gotten so old. Just take the titles off Finn and JD, give them to B&B. That's how they should do it, in my opinion, because Braun and Braun going up against Finn and JD in the Judgment Day would be a really fun mini storyline. Have Dom finally drop the title to AJ and have him go one-on-one with Finn. Have the whole faction break up. Whenever Liv returns, have her break up Raquel and Rock so she can go for that. And just break up Judgment Day. It needs to end. It's been going on since when? Like 2022? It has been 3 whole years. That is way too long for any faction. The same thing happened to the Bloodline, and they're still doing the Bloodline. They can say that they're not. It's my family tree. It's the same thing. It's just Bloodline 2.5. It's not even 3.0. It's 2.5. So, I don't know. WWE needs to change something that they're doing. It feels like the same old stuff every single week. And I don't even want to watch Raw and SmackDown if it's just going to be the same old thing every single time. I feel like there's no point in watching. You can watch an 8-minute recap with 5 commercials. 5 commercials for an 8-minute recap. And you'll be all caught up with the nothing that happened. Raw and SmackDown lately has been white noise. That's what I'm going to say. Not by the move. Like air conditioning white noise.